Good morning, everybody. How are you? Sorry for the wet hair, running a little later today. So today we are going to release the calf muscle. If you haven't done this work before, it can be pretty intense. If, again, you walk a lot, you run, you ski, you snowboard, um, they can be really tight. If you're on your feet all day, or if you've never just addressed the calves. There can be a lot going on here. So let's get started. You are going to be using a Mana Orb Max for this one and a block, a yoga block. If you don't have one now, you can get maybe some books or something to kind of hold it up. You just want to maybe put a yoga mat over it so it doesn't slip off of that, okay? So I'm going to be doing this sitting here. You can also do this if you have like a coffee table or a bench or something, so you can sit with one foot on the floor. It can generally become more comfortable for people. And I will show you a couple of modifications if you're just really tight in your hamstrings and this is uncomfortable for you. But what we're going to do is you're going to start with your orb towards the back of the block here. And I'm going to place my leg on it. So I'm basically right at the bottom of the gastrocnemius, right this underneath this large muscle here. That's where I'm going to start this one. And I'm going to use my hand again. If that's comfortable, you don't have to. I find that it helps kind of steer the ball a little bit. And you're just going to sink for a minute. Allow this pressure. I want you to just hold that while I show you a quick modification. If you can't sit up like this without a strain in your body, what you can do is lie down. And then to add more pressure, if you want, you can cross your leg on top of it, okay? So that's just an option for you. Now, as the tissues around the orb start to melt, you're going to plow it up just a little bit, okay? And I'm going to show you a couple things you can do. You can do an itsy bitsy tiny chug like this, right? You can very slowly, see, I'm rotating my knee inward and the orb is moving to the inside of that calf muscle, okay? You can also very, very slowly roll the knee outward. So the orb, so like right there, I have a really tender spot. So I'm going to pause here for a minute. You can flex and point your foot a couple times, just a little pin and mobilize. And then I'm going to continue to roll it out. Okay. I'm going to slowly come back to center. So you can roll in and out as many times as you want. You can chug, you can point your foot, all okay. I'm going to roll it up just a little bit higher and melt here. Good. So one of the questions somebody sent to me yesterday was, can I do this every day? Should I do this every day? And the answer is yes, you can do all of these every day if you wanted to. But I would recommend at least one. Our whole fascia system is connected. Your system will benefit from you rolling at least one every day. If you wake up and you're really sore from that particular roll the day before, I would suggest a couple things. One, you might have been just going a little too deep for you right now. It's probably a sign that area needs it, but just back off your pressure a little bit. And you also might have been going too fast. So I'll show you something wrong right now. So my calves are really tender. I run. If I was like going like this and kind of moving really fast, all those tissues are just going to brace more, and that ultimately bruises the fascia. So we want to be really slow, really gentle, remembering that the goal is to get the tissues to soften and to melt, okay? Good. So again, I'm just kind of rolling in and out. So if you do wake up and everything is sore, like I said, you can ease off the pressure, the speed, but also give yourself a day. Let things calm down and just move on to a different spot. Okay, I'm going to roll this up a little more. Also, you can, we're just kind of going through this today. You can spend 20 minutes on this calf if you really wanted to. right? Put on your favorite program at the end of the day, and just go at it. The more everything can soften and relax, the better. Good. Again, if you hit those spots where it feels spicy, just relax. Your goal isn't to work it out, okay? Your goal is just to get the tissues to get out of fight or flight, okay? Roll it out a little more. Good. So you can go up as high as you want. And even though we started at the bottom of that big calf muscle, you can take it lower if you want, down towards the soleus, if that feels good to you. Okay? There's no right or wrong. Play, explore, and make sure to do the other side. I'll see you next time.